right? So this is the paradigm shift we are talking about. So earlier, you know, my scope used to be fixed, correct? Now the cost and the time is fixed and my scope can be changed, right? So quality still remains at the heart of it, but then my fixed parameters have changed. So earlier scope used to be fixed. I will deliver only this thing at this cost within this time frame. Now the equation has changed. Now it says that, okay, this is the fixed cost for the project. This is the fixed time. Let us see how much we can finish. Let us see how many features we can accommodate. And then sometimes it like the team may deliver more features. Sometimes the team may deliver a little less features. Okay, but that is acceptable. Okay. So this is the kind of the shift happened. So earlier it was the plan driven approach. Now it is the change driven approach. Okay. Right. So acceptance that scope will change is something what Agile brought into picture. Okay, scope will change, we'll have to accommodate. Now, it may happen that you are running a sprint, a 2 week sprint. After 1 week, customer says, okay, I want this functionality to be like this. Now, will you discard this sprint work? No, not necessarily. What you can do is you can complete that sprint as planned. And in the next sprint, you can accommodate the change in that. Correct. So as per the model that you follow, Lean, Scrum, Kanban, Scrumban, etc., there will be some guidelines and you can do that. But then you will accept the scope change. You will accept that, okay, this feature now goes on a less priority, or these are the additional business rules that I have to implement. Whatever the change comes, you will be accepting that. Okay. Then in the agile environment, this is the typical hierarchy. What happens is first you create the product backlog, a product vision, then product backlog. Backlog will give you the roadmap. For example, let's say like my favorite net banking, right? So in net banking, I will say, okay, we need say two-factor authenticated login. Then I need account statement view, print, etc. I need feature to transfer the money using NEFT. I need utility bills payment feature, correct? I need credit cards. I need FD. So I will draw the complete roadmap of my product. Okay, and I'll generate a backlog out of this. So on day 0, all the items are in the backlog. I need to complete those items. So that is what my product backlog is. My product vision is net banking portal. Okay. Then I will define the releases. In traditional way, we used to call this as milestones or phases or stages, right? In Agile, we call them as the releases. So I will define that, okay, in my release 1, I will have this two-factor authentication and account statement related things. In my next release, I will have, say, money transfer and FD booking. In the third release, I will have utility bill payment integrated. Fourth one, I will have my credit card transaction statements, credit card payment, etc. That thing. So I will have the milestones. Now it is called as releases. So I will have the releases. Correct. Now what I will do, see, initially I had this product backlog. The product backlog items, I have grouped them per release. Now I'll start working on the features and epics. So essentially, this is nothing but decomposing your requirements. What we did in WBS, PBS, we will do the same thing. Okay. Now, I don't recollect exactly which one follows what, but between Azure and Jira, one of them follows the hierarchy like epics are under features. The other one says features are under epics. Okay. So this terminology is bit changeable based on what the tool or the platform that you use. But the center idea remains the same, that I have to break it down into the WBS kind of thing or the hierarchical structure. Okay. And then at the end, we will have the user stories. Okay. We will have the user stories. So these are the small deliverable or executable stories based on which we execute these user stories, and we will be able to release some features. Okay. Now my question, any one of you, have you written user stories anytime? I'm just asking. It is not necessary for learning the technique.
Yes.
You have written the user story. So you know the standard format. What is it?
Client standard format we use Mastercard.
No, no. A standard template or a format for user story.
So
Requirement and the
As a user, I would like to do something. So as a user, which user? Admin user, managerial user, team member user. What is my role? So as a role, what I would like to do so that what will I be able to achieve?
benefit.
Correct. And then in the continuation of this, you can add many other things like what are the assumptions, what are the constraints, any prerequisites, any third-party integration requirements, any risks that you see. All those things can be added as the continuation in the same user story. But the basic format remains same. As the role, I wish to, what I want to do, and so that what I want to achieve. As a HR manager, I would like to, what should I say? I would like to uh, generate the performance report for department A employees so that their performance appraisal can be done, or whatever that requirement is. So you break down your requirements in the user story format, right? And then to these user stories, we will attach or we will estimate how many story points it is. So how do we reach to the story points? We reach it from product vision to product roadmap or the backlog, to the releases, to the features, to the epics, to the user stories. And then for user story, we estimate the story points.